And there you go, there are the wind farms that we were seeing flashing about before, a few hours down the line. The red's flashing, it was these beasts. To let you know the massive structure in case, obviously, near the airports, in and around flight paths. Now we're only 15 miles away, 24 kilometers, and look how very industrial it is around here. Massively industrial. That's what we'll be heading to later on, Hoek van Holland, but we're not going to go on the toll road, we're just going to go around it. There's it, e-tolls, it's €9.13, but if you can go find a way, you know, still €9. If you imagine, if you've got a fleet of wagons, paying that every single day, you know, every little helps. And I've got loads of times, it's not as I'm pushed for time. Different story, if I'm pushed for time I've got to make the boat, then the €9, it is what it is. There's my shadow.
Después de 800 metros, tome la salida. Luego, manténgase a la izquierda.
See, now on this one, can we see this one is a 4.2? So there we go, 4.2 on this one.
Tome la salida. Luego, manténgase a la izquierda.
Oh sorry, we're going not in this one here. There we go, fit through with 4.2.
Tome la salida, luego incorpórese a la autopista.
unbelievable. England. It's basically just one of the ferries there to go to England. And you also do Europort, it goes to Hull. Been on that one loads of times as well. So this one you come off here to Europort to Hull, and then Hook van Holland goes to Harwich, which we'll be going later on. Flash him in. Another nice V8 going past there. Is he going to go straight past him or not? Or is he going to come in? See, these guys, if they want to do over 80, they can do. But me, I'd rather not. And I'll be breaking the law in Holland. Now we're only about 15 minutes away, so I would say I would put on the Google Maps within 2-3 minutes away from your destination, because as you've seen before, it would have taken me on a 4-meter tunnels. And I'll take my 15-minute break when I get here. I think this place isn't open until 6, so I've got plenty of time to park up outside, take my break, go in at 6, get the load, head to Hook van Holland, and we're good to go. I actually forgot just how really industrial it is round here. And the havens is basically the industrial areas. So they've each got the different numbers. So for example, if mine was haven 7106, that's where you'd come off at. They say like 7100 to 7150 for example, so you come off there and you'd find your number. By the time we get here, should be about 3.5 hours it's taken us from Belgium to get to Rotterdam via the little diversions to avoid the 4-metre bridges. So might have added on an additional, what, let's call it 20 minutes, 25 minutes onto the time, but you know, I'm in no rush. And I would definitely say that Holland is probably the only place, or one of them, Holland and Belgium, France somewhat, but Holland and Belgium, where you would actually find a lot of 6x2s like you would do in the UK. Majority of Europe, straight 4x2s. And here they like the truck customisations, and obviously you've seen we might be carrying slightly heavier loads that require the 6x2, but 4x2 configuration is the way forward. Low ride, 4 meters, that's all you need. Double deckers in England are an absolute pain in the ass. There's no need for them. Just greed, corporate greed is always the way. There's a little services there, Maasvlakte Plaza. May nip into there before
Después de 800 metros, tome la salida.
almost there. Right, let's put on our Google Maps soon. Excuse me. So we're saying 3 miles away. So now I would say it is safe to utilise this.
Tome la salida más adelante.
And sometimes when you come up to these bridges, think to yourself, please don't let this be 4 metres.
In 600 meters, use the right lane to take the slip road to Havens 82108800, Distrapad Maasvlakte.
There we go, we're coming off at 8500.
Use the right lane to take the slip road to Havens 82108800.
Tome la salida. Luego, gire a la derecha.
In 400 meters, use the right 2 lanes to turn slightly right onto the Dardanellenstraat slip road.
300 metros, gire a la derecha.
line.
Use the
here,
right
just in
2
case.
lanes to turn slightly right onto the
Bit of a
Dardanellenstraat slip road, then
tight
use any
turn.
lane to turn right onto Dardanellenstraat.
Let's take our position.
Use any lane to turn right onto Dardanellenstraat.
So where we've got slight bends in there, where probably people have caught them. So let's pull up. Oh, wheel spinning away there.
In 500 meters, at the roundabout, take the first exit and stay on Dardanellenstraat.
Después de 400 metros, cruce la rotonda, primera salida.
Now there's a different one as well. Check out the roundabouts in Holland. How they've got the things here for partitions. You can stay in your lane, which is a very good idea. Stop people lurking in your lane at roundabouts.
Exit the roundabout onto Dardanellenstraat. Continue on Dardanellenstraat for 800 meters.
Después de 500 metros, en la rotonda, gire a la derecha, primera salida.
In 400 meters, at the roundabout, take the first exit onto Bosporusstraat.
Right, let's just pay attention here. I know it is 80, but I just want to make sure I know where I'm going. I don't trying to miss me. Yeah, turn off.
En la rotonda, gire a la derecha, primera salida.
Exit the roundabout onto Bosporusstraat.
Main freight. We're MM freight.
In 500 meters, turn right onto Magallanestraat.
On these as well, you got loads of room as well. Even if you're on a right-hand drive over here, you'll have loads of space to spin it round and going on your good side. It's not like you're going to some tight yard, excuse me, where you need a left hooker.
Después de 200 metros, gire a la derecha.
Take the next right onto Magallanestraat.
Gire a la derecha.
In 600 meters, turn right onto Sugaristraat.
We'll find somewhere. Should we stop and have a break somewhere soon, or should we just pull up? There it is, Lineage. It's where we're going there, the massive cold store place.
Después de 200 metros, gire a la derecha.
There we are, Lineage Farm Fritte. We're going for the chips. Right.
Take the next right
So,
onto
here we are.
Sugaristraat, then you will arrive at your destination.
So that's all she wrote, guys. Thanks for coming along with me. And here we are in Lineage. Sugarustraat. Now, is this going to be the exit or the entrance? No. So no trucks there. Gate 1 down the bottom. Okay. So this hopefully is here. If not, we'll spin around.
Take the next right, then make a U-turn.
Lineage, here we go. Right. And we are here. And again, it's good to pay attention. Now, the problem, we're in a right-hand drive, but it's alright. Stop here, jump out, press the buzzer. Right, we've been given our bay number to go on. Going on bay number 7. We opened at, well, they were open, but the office staff came in at 6. So let's get our load. Hopefully it's not too long here to load. Remember what we said? Get the trailer at a 45-degree angle before you start your manoeuvre, and take it nice and easy. Oh, my water bottles fell down. Right, turn this off. People are sleeping out there. Again, just nice and easy. Watch the rear tyre on the trailer. Take it off nice and slowly. Gently does it. Because we've got that big metal thing to trailer support. What you put underneath the trailer when there's no unit there. So nice and easy. And back her in one without taking a shunt forward. But if you need one, there's no harm in that either. But again, the more experience you get, reversing has become second nature. Remember when I first started driving, bloody hell, it took me a while. But as you can see, we're on. So when I say on in one, it's basically on in one without taking a shunt forward. And there we go, as easy as that. Handbrake on, engine off, and these here, they want a wheel chock on. Put ourselves on brake after we've done the wheel chock. So let's put the wheel chock on. 3 points of contact, health and safety. Right, where's the chock? Best turn my light off. There's a chock. We bang these on. Sometimes these have a pressure plate. This one doesn't. Some of them, they've got a little pressure plate where you put this on your don't put it, little tip as well, don't put it right underneath there, right against your tyre. Because when they load it sometimes, it obviously hunkers down and you can't pull it off afterwards. So leave it a few centimetres off there. That'll do us. And then we'll put ourselves on brake. So yeah, we made it. Okay, we'll carry on again afterwards. Got full of flies on the front. We'll carry on again after. Well guys, we're all loaded. Time to get across to Hoek van Holland for Harwich.
Gire a la izquierda.
we're sitting at about almost 39
Gire a la
tons.
izquierda.
I would like a bit of weight on the back. Used to turn red and that come down on top of me with the trains coming across. That would be catastrophic to say the least.
Después de 200
That's my guy out here.
metros, en la rotonda, gire a la derecha, primera
Yeah.
salida. Luego, permanezca en el carril derecho.
Do we get a thank you? Let's have a look. Mr. Schmitz. Look how much water's come off there. I don't know. Did he give me a wave before or kiss my derriere or nothing? Anyway, I'll give him a benefit of a doubt. If he didn't, shame on you, sir.
En la
Manners don't
rotonda,
cost a thing.
gire a la derecha, primera salida. Luego, permanezca en el carril derecho.
Now, see the roundabouts here. Got the little partitions to help you navigate, so people are not jumping in your lane. It's a very good idea.
Giro a la derecha más adelante. Después de 500 metros, gire a la derecha. Gire a la derecha.
And let's use this bit here for us to get around the bend. That's what we're there for. To use every bit of space. Let's shut the sunroof. See about the American cars in Holland? How they can afford to run them is beyond me. Massive V8s, there's loads are everywhere. Holland and Belgium, they've got loads of Dodge Rams, loads of American cars. sun's coming out a little bit here as well. Which is always nice. These farm trans, what the deal is, we normally do a lot of chips, frozen chips, sorry, frites. That's what they call them out here, frites. Belgium and France. But yeah, that's what we deal a lot in, it was like AB Texels, part of the same group. So we normally do a lot of the potatoes from the farms. You see them in England. They normally ship, there's a place called Moerdijk, which is not far from here. I've been to their yard years ago. They normally do a lot of the frozen chips. Right, let's slow it down here for this bend a little bit. It's a bit more acute than I thought then. Obviously with a weight on the back of a trailer, it can run away from you a lot quicker. So if in doubt, just slow it down and then get it stood up on the straight and then crank it back up again. Right, this fella's about to join, so let's move across. Now let's hope it doesn't hang me out to dry in this bloody fast lane here. I'm letting you on. tractor unit. You see these in England quite well, but we just don't have them in the UK. These are carrier containers on along the canals as well as the trains here. Big canal barges, canal boats. Well, not barge, well I guess we'll call it a barge, I guess. Containers, got coal. See, this amazes me. How on earth do these bloody things float and I can't? One of life's mysteries. See, we would have been alright for this one here. That's a 4.2 meters, but we're coming off here.
Tome la salida, luego manténgase a la derecha. Después de 300 metros, manténgase a la derecha. Manténgase a la derecha.
Now before I was saying, obviously in the Netherlands it is 80 kilometers per hour, and there's a Eurovignette. Now the DKV doesn't pay for that one. You have to book it online. You can do an online Eurovignette. It's like a website. You just you do it on a 24-hour period.
Siga recto, luego manténgase a la izquierda. Después de 700 metros, manténgase a la izquierda. Luego, incorpórese a la autopista.
Just slow it down a little bit here. It is a bit damp, and we've got the painted white lines. Now due to the width of our truck and trailer here,
Manténgase a la izquierda. Luego, incorpórese a la autopista.
now he's joining. Let's let him on. Right. Okay, never mind, it's going to have to slow back down again here. So I'll just drop in behind him. And we're not going to take the tour, we're just going to go around, let's go to Spijkenisse. Because there is a toll road to go to the hook. We're not going to use it there. You can see TOL toll. That's a toll road. So we'll just go around instead.